Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As per the usual, I am Cable S. Cable. Greetings and salutations, and welcome back. As you can see here, we are back at the unboxing table. We got another lamp from the inventory in the Emporium on display, and we got our Jeff Majorca playmat as well. So, today, we got a couple things that I went to the store earlier to get a couple things and found out they had some interesting stuff coming. They had the new set of Magic, would be Marvel superheroes, so we'll be unboxing that. But they also had this Magic the Gathering Mystery Power Box. It's 2 booster packs, 1 foreign language pack, and 1 promo card. So it was interesting. Like the image I caught was this one where it had actually the Mercadian masks, and another thing they had was this Chaos booster box. We'll be unboxing this in a later video, but today we're going to unbox this. So thank you coming. So if you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like, and if you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. So we're going to crack these open and see what happened, what we had get inside of these as soon as I can actually crack the lid in this. But yeah, but surprisingly, this one was only 20 bucks, and the bigger one was 24 for almost 6 booster packs. So we'll crack this box open and see what we get. And it also works out cool because this is also a Legends would be also pretty interesting. But the interesting part was, as if you follow the channel, we've been opening up and trying to complete series of Magic the Gathering. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets that we're currently working on, including, and yet not yet to forget about, we have Ice Age, Tempest, Stronghold, Fallen Empires, Chronicles, and we just did, what was it last night? We did Weatherlight last night. And we also have a Mirage that we're doing today. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the packs that we're going to get, I dropped the promo card, so the promo card we get is the Welcoming Vampire, 3-drop, 2/3, and it's foil. And it says whenever one or more other creatures with power 2 or less enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once per turn. So that's the promo card we got. So we got booster pack from Crimson Vow. We have Modern Horizons 2. Would be very interesting. And our foreign Les Dragon Takar. So that's going to be interesting to unbox. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first one we're going to open up is the Modern Horizons 2. So we have our art card from Radiant Epicure, 33 of 81. We have that. Then we have Standard Swamp. First up, we have Hard Evidence. Create a, it's a 1-drop sorcery, 1 blue. Create a 0/3 blue crab creature token, Investigate. For those not familiar with Investigate, create a colorless clue artifact token with pay 2 colorless, sack this artifact, draw a card. Next up, we have Crack Open, 3-drop sorcery, 2 colorless, 1 green. Destroy target artifact or enchantment and create a treasure token. For those not familiar with treasure tokens, it's an artifact with tap, sack this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. Next up, we have the Purcell Mirror, 2-drop, 2/1, 1 colorless, 1 blue. Artifact creature Clue Mirror. Pay 2, pay 2 colors, sack the mirror, draw a card. Next up, we have Flash Hound, 1 drop, 1/2, 1 colorless, oh no, I'm sorry, 1 blue. Creature, elemental dog, 3 colorless, investigate. Next up, we have Burned In Aerialist, 3 drop, 3/1, 2 colorless, 1 blue. Human Pirate, when Burden Arcana Aerialist enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Next up, we have Wave Sifter, 5 drop, 3/2, 3 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue. Elemental, flying when Wave Sitter enters the battlefield, investigate twice. It also has Evoke, so for those not familiar with Evoke, for green and blue, you may cast this spell for its Evoke cost. If you do, it's sacrificed when it enters the battlefield. If you do, it's sacrificed when it enters the battlefield. So essentially, it's a one-shotter. You drop it in, it sacrifices itself, and you do its ability. Okay, that was a weird setup, but... Next up, we have Tideshaper, because we're already going into uncommons, which is weird. But, was this a different set? Oh, there's only 12 cards in this deck. That makes sense. So, Tideshaper. It's a 1 drop, 1/1, Merfolk Wizard, blue. Kicker 1, for those not familiar with Kicker, you may pay an additional 1 colorless as you cast a spell. When Tideshaper enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, target land becomes an island for as long as Tideshaper remains on the battlefield. Tideshaper gets +1/+1 as long as an opponent controls an island. And we got a dual rare for this set. First up, we have the Nettle Cyst, 3 drop, 3 colorless, artifact equipment. It's a living weapon. For those not familiar with weapons, living weapon. When this equipment enters the battlefield, create a 0/0 Black Phoenix gem creature token when attach it to this. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. You too. Okay. Equipped of 2. Secondary rare is Riptide Laboratory. It's a land. Tap for a charge counter. Pay 1 colorless, 1 blue. Return target wizard you control to its owner's hand. And additionally, there was the Gargadon, 6 drop, 7/5, 5 colorless, 2 red. Creature beast, trample with a suspend 4. For those not familiar with suspend, you pay 2 and you remove it from the game for 4 turns, and it comes into play automatically. So, there's that one with the alternate art. And then we have the foil version of Gargadon. And I can read out, rather than cast this spell from your hand, you may pay 1 colorless, 1 red, exile it with the 4 time counters on it. Beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter. When the last removed time counter is removed, you may play it without paying its mana cost. It has haste. So, trample haster for not bad amount. And then to finish that off, we have the Timeless Witness, 4 drop creature token, zombie human shaman. When Timeless Witness enters the battlefield, return target card from your graveyard to your hand is the token that we got. So, interesting setup. Got 3 rares out of the first pack. So, and only 1 uncommon, unless I'm just mistaking. No? That's just how it be. So, next up, we have the Innistrad Crimson Vow. First up, we have the Serpentine Ambush, 2 drop, 1 colorless, 1 blue. Instant, until end of turn, target creature becomes a blue serpent, which base power and toughness is a 5/5. We're just going to scoot that down a little bit so I can have an easier way to reach. Okay, next up, we have the Griff Rider, 3 drop, 2/1, 2 colorless, 1 white. Creature, human knight, flying, training. Whenever this, if you're not familiar with training, whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, puts a 1/1 counter on this creature. So essentially it's an assistant to help. Next up, we have Reckless Impulse, 2-drop, sorcery, 1 colors, 1 red. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until end of turn. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those You may play those cards. So essentially just get them off, and then if you don't use them, they get removed. Next up, we have Fear of Death, 2-drop, enchantment, aura, 1 colorless, 1 blue. Enchant creature, when Fear of Death enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards. For those not familiar with milling, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Equipped creature gets minus X, minus 0, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. That could suck. Horrifically. So let's see here. Crimson Vow has, oh, it's a draft booster. So, next up, we have Gift of Fangs, 1-drop, enchantment aura, 1 black. Enchant creature, gets +2/+2 as long as it's a vampire, otherwise it gets -2/-2. Next up, we have Nature's Embrace, 3-drop, enchantment, 2 colorless, 1 green. Enchant creature or land, as long as this enchantment permanent is a creature, it gets +2/+2. As long as enchant permanent is a land, it has add 2 mana of any one color. So very useful if you're running mono decks, or you just need some type of mana fixers. Next up, we have Aim for the Head, 3-drop, sorcery, 2 colorless, 1 black. Choose 1, exile target zombie. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. Next up, we have the Wedding Invitation, 2-drop artifact, 2 colorless. When Wedding Invitation enters the battlefield, draw a card. Tap, sack Wedding Invitation. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. It's a vampire. It also gains lifelink until end of turn. With the flavor text RSVP at your own risk. Fancy. Next up, we have Pry Spawn, 6-drop, 4/6 elemental, 4 colorless, 2 red. Elemental, when Pyro's spawn dies, it deals 3 damage to 1 target. Next up, we have a Weary Prisoner, 4-drop, 2/6, human werewolf, 3 colorless, 1 red. Defender, Daybound. If a player casts no spells during their own turn, it becomes night till next turn. And with being a werewolf, it transforms into the Wrathful Jailbreaker. Equipped it's a werewolf. When Wrath Jailbreaker attacks each combat if able. Nightbound. If a player casts at least 2 spells during their own turn, it becomes day the next turn. So, getting a little bit into the night and day cycles. Next up, we have the Lunar Rejection, 2-drop instant, 1 colorless, 1 blue. Cleave for 3 colorless, 1 blue. You may cast it, for those not familiar with Cleave, you may cast this spell for its Cleave cost. If you do, remove the words in square brackets. So return target wolf or werewolf creature to its owner's hand, draw a card. So essentially, return target creature to its owner's hand, essentially. It's either a direct attack to a creature, or you can... it's specifically for wolf or werewolf, or you can adjust it and remove the brackets. So, kind of expensive for that, but depending on who you're against, it can make sense. But we'll just wait and see. Next up, we have Lantern of the Lost, a 1-drop artifact, 1 colorless. When Lantern of the Lost enters the battlefield, exile target card from a graveyard. Pay 1 colors, tap, exile Lantern of the Lost, exile all cards from all graveyards, then draw the card. So let's move that art card over there. Just adjust the camera angle just slightly. Next up, we have Panic Bystander, 2-drop, 2/2. 1 colorless, 1 white, human peasant. Whenever Panicked Bystander or another creature you control dies, you gain 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, transform Panicked Bystander into the Cackling Culprit. A 3-drop, a 3/5 human rogue. Whenever Cackling Culprit or another creature you control dies, you gain 1 life. And then you can pay 1 colorless and 1 black. Culprit gains Death Touch until end of turn. And we have the rare of the deck. Rare of the pack is the Consuming Tide, 5-drop, 4-drop, 2 colorless, 2 blue. Sorcery. Each player chooses a non-land permanent they control. Return all non-land permanents not chosen this way to their owner's hand. Then you draw a card for each opponent who has more cards in their hand than you. So, very controlly, very interesting. We also got a full art mountain token, which I absolutely love. We also got a vampire token for a 1/1 life-linking vampire. And then we have one of the placement cards that you can do for transforming. Placeholders, so. It does it for that set, so now we have the 1 foreign pack. I'm going to attempt to read this, but I'm probably not going to be able to read a damn thing out of it. All I know is it's from Dragons of Tarkanar. So this was very heavy dragons and other things. So first up, we have the Guardian Portabouncerio. 2/1 with Megamole. That's actually, I believe that's Mega Morph is one of that one. And then next up we have this one, Porcellus cerebria. Next up we have the Vox Lancenet. Looks like it's a sorcery. Next up we have the Vent Revelstotor. And I believe that's a creature or an instant. Next one we have the Avon Main Rapace. It has Extortion. These 4 ones are a trip. And then we have Edgedy Succutular. It's an enchantment aura, enchant creature. Apparently the enchanted creature gets +1/+3. Next up we have a Meditation Mystique, Ritual Sorcery. And these are actually color coded, so cool. Next up, Destined Obli. Exile artifact or enchantment. The Matriodactylomonatsutari. It's got Mega... what the hell I just said? Megamorph. And put it down as a 2/2 creature, pay 3 colors and up it, and it does things. Okay, next. We have the Marchese del Batali. An enchantment, enchant creature. It gives double initiate. Next up, we have the in segment Du Sage Celestial. It's an enchantment. Becomes a blue Djinn. And next one up, we have the Advent Consoler du Colohan. 3-drop, 2 colorless, 1 red. Human Berserker with Perception. And the rare of the deck is the Regent Flame Bolsoloi. 5-drop, 4/3, 3 colorless, 2 white. Dragon. Gets +1/+1. And it does 1 damage, apparently. It's a white dragon, which is interesting. It's one of the things I'll have to look up. But yeah, this entire foreign deck is very interesting. And the next card in the boil is a foil, Descent to Dogran Persectitor. 4-drop, 3 colorless, 1 white. Sorcery. Target creature gets +2/+1. And it has Rebound. So, and the last one is Foreign Mountain. And the last card of the deck is Information Deck with foreign rules, I guess. So, but that will do it for that 3-pack booster. That was very interesting and enlightening, but really weird at the same time. But I thank you for all coming in there. And also, if you could do me a solid, down in the comments below this video, can you tell me what foreign language that is so I can know what I'm looking for? But until next time, this is Cobble Cobble saying, have a good night, and we shall see you in the next one.